Had you taken the time to pull your apex from your anus, you would know this. I am the ruler of the Sevagram, the proof positive, holder of the trump card. I am in the cosmic center and can see all sides. I am the prime practitioner of the lost art of knowing crap from crystals, and I bask alone and only in the sublime security this comfortable knowledge brings. I also have the laser devastator, while you indolent, insipid id-pickers, have the inside of a Lyconian drone pie, which is to say, nada! Well, what do you think?
What the hell was that?
A futile exercise in artistic autoeroticism.
Excitement at last! That audition was terrific.
No.
I think we should discuss...
This zone is a zonite enchantress, unworthy of your consideration.
You're just jealous because you're so
Don't
bored.
make me have a trimodulator breakdown.
Banter! Valuna has no time to bandy with words with bozos. Mr. Whoever you are... What was his name?
Duanian Agrivar?
What?
Duanian Agrivar, the big D, little of G.
This guy makes me crazy.
Sorry.
Honorless one, I confess to being intrigued. Give him another chance, pretty please.
Griva, yours seems to be a solo act. It leaves us out. This does not please us. It is, however, a twisted solo act, which does give us some degree of pleasure. I like pleasure. We must decide what to do with you.
Oh, okay. I guess I'll just hang around then.
You bet your asteroid you'll hang.
Khalif, cool your jets. Griva, don't call us. We'll be in touch with your agent.
Oh, well, thanks. I guess I'll see you.
Rael?
Excitement! You will follow me, won't you?
Is he going to keep his hands to himself?
Verluna, I have the results of the thermodite penetration.
Shoot, Norm.
Small crystal-driven ship, tagging along with us about 18 sparlongs off our starboard side. Seems it's been customized, equipped for fighting, most likely a mercenary.
So, you were holding out on us, pretty fishes?
Verluna cranks up the drug level in Ela's tank.
Looks like our simple salmon is way downstream without the paddle.
Oh.
Verluna,
Yes.
identify report on small crystal-driven ship as follows. Series 1, Skim Blaster, line Garuda, privately owned freelance fighter. Serial number 57349573529. Name? The Harpy.
No.
The Harpy? The Harpy? That name!
Most silken and shrill.
Verluna rages around the ship.
The Harpy in the area all this time and no one bothered to mention? Ela, why did you neglect to mention this to us?
Ela does no comprehend.
If I might suggest, celestial conquerors, the drug level could be raised ever so slightly.
Yes, good.
Khalif turns up with the drug.
And as you know, lovely limpet, what goes up
Oh!
must eventually come down. Now, tell me what's going on before I bring the level down so fast your scales will curl.
Cold turkey.
By 0600, you'll be floating at the top of that tank.
Mal, Franz, Mal.
Your friends, tell me, the captain. There was one, at one time. Is the captain of the Harpy one who calls herself Galatia 9?
Yes. Faluja rages around the ship, clawing and spitting, and finally falls upon her throne exhausted.
Khalif, ask that soon-to-be canned sardine about the rest of the crew.
You have heard the word of your mistress.
Ula has nurtured her. Khalif turns down the drug level.
Speak, Bubble Brain, quickly. The officers of the Harpy.
Science officer, E.N. Science and Statistics.
E.N.?
Officer Brusilla, known as the Muscle. Munitions expert, military strategy. Officer Bronwyn of the communications and intuitional data.
Khalif, what did she... Bronwyn of the what?
Of the veil, O malevolent one.
Of the veil? Of the veil? The sisters? Psychic, am I right? Never mind, of course I am. A plan is perking in my mind.
Would you consider enlightening your most faithful servant, O most cunning and corrupt?
Even as you babble, the gears are in motion. My mind is whirring. Genius. Genius! Prepare to hear my plan and be humbled. Psychic. Imagine, if you will, having the power to see what lurks behind an enemy's eyes. The truth trembling in the lies of an adversary. The traitorous thoughts behind the smooth-tongued flattery of a trusted ally. Norm?
Right here.
Establish contact with the
The harpy.
Yes.
Certainement.
Khalif, give her just enough of that drug to keep the life in her slimy body.
Khalif cranks up the drug level on Hila's tank.
It seems to be your lucky
The
day.
drug level goes up.
Bait. Bait. Use a fish to catch a fish. Norm, open all channels. Listen in awe to the words of Baluna, Captain Galatia 9. You've wandered into the wrong playground. All the toys are mine, and we don't like to share our toys.
In the third scene, the Harpy and its crew find themselves trapped in a tractor field. Drusilla's numerous suggestions are shot down left and right by Annie as they all involve firing lasers which will inevitably bounce back, blowing the Harpy to Kingdom Come. Galatia 9 comes to the conclusion that the only possible solution is for a member of the Harpy's crew to sneak aboard the Siren 3, dressed as a Cravian slave girl, where she will free Hila and blow the ship up with a thermite englobement bomb. Galatia rules out Bronwyn, which is actually a good idea since Bronwyn didn't want to go in the first place. Likewise, she rules out Annie because Annie is an android, and androids, as we all know, are very bad liars. An example of which occurs when Annie informed Galatia that she'd never make a believable Cravian because Cravian slaves are built and Galatia is missing her right breast. This unfortunately leaves Brew. As Brew changes into her costume, Galatia lets slip that she is Molly Medea, granddaughter of the Hera of the Revolution, and that Verluna is actually her sister Maggie Medea. Yes, Maggie Medea, only 4 years old when her father died while running subversive-type literature to the people of the 7 planets under the rule of the old Baron Rodrigo Bejar's governors. Her mother remarried the slimeball Garantai, who was only in it for her crystal mine. Young Molly was dedicated to truth, justice, and the Amarcadian way, while Verlunatai's favorite charity was Verlunatai. She and Garantai turned Molly's mother against her, leading Molly to flee to Zychromo and the Women's Underground. Questions? On the ship, Dwanyan again attempts to gain entrance to Verluna's band of bandits as Grad the Illegible, and fails miserably. Brew, disguised as a Cravian slave girl, recognizes Dwanyan as Dwayne, who was 1 year behind her at the Space Academy, and he was hopelessly in love with her. You can hear this on the CD, the actual song and dance number. Yes, there is a musical interlude on the show. Yay. Brew rejected him then, and rejects him now, which brings us back to the bridge of the Harpy.
We leave Dwanyan preparing for an encore and return to the Harpy, still trapped in Verluna's tractor field.